Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you a tutorial on the Scrap Diva Designs Gingerbread Purse gift box. You can find this die set at scrapdivadesignsdesignteam and get a 10% discount using the code pursemaking10. All the details and links are in the description box below. Let's get started. Here's the gingerbread house that Susan has requested a tutorial on, and I'm glad to show you how I made this gingerbread purse gift box with the hardware here. As you can see, I have it open, and inside I put a light in there, and it looks extra nice with the light inside. So let's get started. First, you would print out 2 of these big panels, and I've already installed some stuff in here, but I'll show you how I did it. So these 2 big panels is this template here, right here, and the top part is this 2 there's this line here and line here. That's the flap of the house, as you can see up here, and then I folded it downwards. And 2 of the side panels, which are these ones, which is this, and this is the top part. And I'm just letting you know, because if you have a pattern that faces some way, like these butterflies are facing like this, and you want to have them all facing like this, then the top part would go up like this. So just letting you know, as you can see. So this one, I printed out 2, I cut out 2, and I folded them. And just a hint over here, these ones go outward like this, and the other ones go inwards like this, and here like that. So just a reminder, these ones go out like that, like in a different direction, because it's like the side of the house, and it's gonna go like this. So once you've printed out these 2 main panels, then there's this panel here, which is bigger than, there's 2 rectangles, and I used the bigger one for the base. So I'm not really quite sure what the bottom one is for, but yeah, I just used the biggest one, as you can see. And I cut out a piece here, and this piece of cardstock is coming from a Premium Marketing collection pad, and it's pretty sturdy. It's not 110 pounds, but it's pretty like sturdy. So yeah, so that's that. And let's talk about putting holes in these panels to put the hardware on here and the windows. So what I did was, for the windows, you can put it wherever you like, but I'm just going to copy whatever I have. So on the side, I have this like circular window, which is, let me go see if I have the die, which is this one. It doesn't have the backing for it. So what I did was, I just placed it here where I thought it would be in the middle of this panel. And I also cut out with the X-Acto knife a little hole here. It's like a point, it's like 5 millimeters, like I think it's half a centimeter, yeah, away from this fold line here. And then the center circle is like about 1.5 from the top, like top of the circle, to the little circle here. This little circle is to put the brad in to hold the wrist wrap purse, the bracelet part of it, which is over here for the brad. And yeah, so I used the X-Acto knife because my machine here, it couldn't reach all the way into the middle. This is as far as it could go, as you can see. So that's why I used the X-Acto knife. And for this window, I just punched the window, this one here, and to get the window to stick into here, I'll show you how I did it. So what I did was there was no backing for this window, so what I did was I cut out a piece of glitter for the border of the window, and what I did was I just put some glue on. Just like this. And I placed it on the acetate like this. And what I did was I used my scissor and I cut around it. And that's how you get a window with, it looks like glass, but it's acetate. So stuff doesn't fall out of the hole of the window. You don't necessarily have to put the acetate, but it looks nicer with it, because if you're putting stuff inside the purse, well, these holes are not as big, but the other windows might. So here you have it. And then next we're going to glue it on, and then I punched out another piece of foam, and we're going to place the window on top of the foam like this. As you can see, let's glue it on top. And what I do is I just put it over here like this, and I place it on top of the foam like this. There we go. And I'm gonna turn on my glue gun soon so we can glue the rest of the window into the panels. So so this one, after you've done it and everything dries, you can put some glue on the foam, the side of the foam like this. Don't have to put too much, yeah, just enough. And you can blot the excess off on a piece of like scrap paper, and you place this window. You can put it upside down like this and put it on your desk, and then take this and flip it upside down like this and put it through your the window like this. Isn't this so neat? And there you have it. You have the window in between the hole, the punched out window hole. And we're just gonna let it sit and get it stuck to side. You don't want to push too much, like, you know, just enough that it's sitting in the middle, the foam and the border like this. So now we got the sides completed. And let's talk about these ones here. So once you punch out the paper, I'm gonna use this purse hardware closure. It's a form of a bead. I don't have any more of those heart ones, so I have a bee one here, and it looks like this. And so yeah, just keep in mind the shape of this background plate and this part here. So determine which flap of these big ones you want it to be the front and which one is going to be the back. So I decided I want this to be the back and this one's going to be the front. And so what I did was I used this part where there's two prongs, and I measured it approximately, try to make it straight. I already folded it because I was testing it out. And measure the distance, the middle here, and then the two prongs like this, and then make two dots when you see the two prongs, and it's on this flap, this edge flap, and you put two holes here. So I use this machine and I punch two holes in here like that. And I also punched out a window, and this is the bigger window. And what I did was I used this frame here and I placed it on here in the middle, and I put it through my machine, and there's a big gap in here, like sort of like this. And I did the same process as this window here, and I put it here. And I glued these foam on top of the middle bar here, like this, as you can see, but at the front. And if you want to add like some gingerbreads behind the window, here's your chance to do that. So as you can see here, I have some gingerbread, so you would stick it in the back here like that. So this side is done. So just an important reminder that it's just these two holes here, because you're going to put the prong in like this, and then we're going to fold it up, and then we're going to just fold it down like this and then I put two double-sided tape on the edge so it'll stick when we fold it, and when we like fold the prongs in, everything is going to be all secured in here. So this is the back. And I will show you how I'm going to put the prong in later on. And here is the front. And the front is really tricky for this part of the butterfly or moth. And so what you would do is you start from here, this bottom strip here of the top of the gingerbread purse, and you would take this plate that is for the back of this butterfly, which is right here like this, and two nails were here before, but I took them out. And you use this plate and you kind of like find the middle ground again. And so here was the middle of this one, and what we're gonna do is we're going to punch two holes in here, and that's the middle. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your plate and you're going to trace it with your pencil onto the piece of paper, the shapes here. And I used an X-Acto knife to cut out this shape here and whatever pencil outline I had here. And the two holes, which are these two, I used the machine to punch out the two holes. And once you get that done, then you flip this down and you trace the hole over here and here and the shape here, and then you use your X-Acto knife and punch out, like cut out the shape of this, and then use your machine to cut out the two holes here. So this is going to be the front of your machine. And so I decided this is going to be the front, so I'm going to have two windows here, just like this purse here. And so I went ahead and I did this side because I don't want this video to go like for more than an hour. Like I hope it's going to be less than like 30 minutes, hopefully. So I did this side. Now I'm going to show you this side. So punch two small windows if you're copying me, but if you want to do something different, there's so many different like designs. There's square ones too that I didn't use, but these are the rectangular ones. So there's this template here, and I measured it from here to here because I'm gonna have a door here, so it's gonna be all even out like this. So the measurements for that is around 1 centimeter apart from the side here, and the top of the window here is about, let's see, 2 centimeters from this line to here. That's excuse me. So that's it. And so I did the same process of like how I showed you with this window, and I placed it in here. So I'm gonna show you how to do this side now. So with this thing, this window is sort of like the small rectangular one with the 4 panels. I cut out a glitter strip and I backed it up with foam. So let's glue this on top of the foam. And it's nice to like just like, oh, we're not going to glue it on top of the foam, sorry. We're going to glue it on top of the acetate. It's nice to like blot out the excess because like it'll just get so messy. Like it's just really messy because there's excess glue. So I would take a paper that you don't need. I don't really have any right now. Let me see where I can find one. I'm just gonna use, oh, this brown piece of paper. Hold on. So I'm just gonna use this brown piece of paper, place it on top, and just lightly dab on it to get the excess glue off. And then place it on the acetate. We're gonna punch out one of these with the acetate, and it comes out like this. And we're going to place this frame on top of the acetate, just like this. See, it's like less messy. The circular one I didn't do, and it's like really messy, so I probably have to use like alcohol to wipe off the excess glue that got smeared on there. And so now we're done that, and we're going to use our glue and glue it on top of the foam. And here's the foam. We're going to glue it on top. There we go. So now we have the frame with the pane, the window pane. And we're going to glue. So here's the planter at the bottom. And before, I'm going to top it with some foam here below the, I'm going to put it below the cardstock. And before you glue it on, I'm going to plant some gingerbread stars, cookies, and a candy cane in the planter. It's so cute and whimsy. So you could start putting like some glue halfway at the bottom and start putting the cardstock on here like this. And there's a gap here, so you can put some glue at the bottom of this one point of the star. And I like to have it hanging out the other point on the planter like this. And then the candy cane the same way. Just put some dab of glue on both sides and place it wherever you like. Like that. And here's another one. Like that. And now we're gonna glue this on the bottom of the window like this, and then this top part, this top piece, I'm gonna also back it with foam. Like this. And this is gonna go on the top like this. And we have a gingerbread house. This gingerbread house is coming from the picture frame MemoryDex card. I made it into a gingerbread. And I'm gonna put some snow top on the house. And it's also backed up with foam here. I'm gonna put it on top of the house, and the bottom part of this, I don't know, I seem to like to hang the bottom part of the snow a little bit off of the bottom of the house, and I'll show you what I mean right about now. So don't entirely put it flush to the bottom. See how the house is a little bit lower than the snow here. And so, yeah. And then the door also has some snow and it's backed up with foam. There we go. Oh, wait. The snow has to go down more than the house. Sorry, I did it the other way. I was like, this does not look right. Yeah, so just a little bit, the snow is going hang down more than the house at the bottom, like this, because it's gonna look like this. It's gonna hang off of this thing. You might not want to do that, but I think it's better that way because there's so many layers, and you'll see why. And let's glue these all onto the window. And I have my glue gun, and I'm just going to put a thin layer right at the top of this gold glitter frame. Just put a little bit is enough. And try not to touch the white foam because it has to go through this part, cutout part. So I'm gonna put this right in the middle of the gold bar that you saw with these dots, like that. And then the top, same thing. This time it's not in the middle. This time we're gonna put the glue on the top like this, and be careful not to put it on the white foam. And we're just gonna align this top part to the top of the window like this, just like that. As you can see, and we're gonna glue this house right on top of this green thing. That's why this hangs off a bit. That's the reason why. Just be careful. Just put it on the green foam. Well, if you don't have green foam, just like the awning part of it, this canopy foam, yeah. And we're gonna put the house on top like this. There. Isn't this so cute? And yeah, you can't really fix it. It's just like stuck on there. And so next step is we're going to glue this candy. Like, it's just decoration, so I'll just do it really quickly. I just put a dab of glue and put the candy cane. It's made of polymer clay. Just a little bit. You don't have to push too much. And then this candy cane is going to be going on this side because it's going to be going on this right side. So the candy cane is going to go here. So what I did is I just put a little bit of glue, a dab of glue here on the side. And I stuck the candy cane like this. There we go. Look how neat this is. And we're gonna put it into the window here. So let's do that. We're just gonna put some glue on the side here. And place it on the desk and flip this over and try to punch the window into the frame, the cutout part, like this. There. And you can even go to the front and push it a bit. Seems like this part doesn't want to go through. There we go. There we have it. So that's that. And I think we should put some double-sided tape here too. Let me see where my double-sided tape is. Here we go. Oh, this is the thicker one. Trying to look for it. And we're gonna cut it very close to where the hole is, but not on top of the hole. Like that. And we're ready to assemble this gingerbread house. You can decorate it some more. Yeah, I just want to show you how I assemble this gingerbread house. Like, yeah, so it looks like this. The side looks like this. You can decorate it some more. And so, yeah, let's start assembling this. So exciting. So here's the base of the house. And I also cut out the door with the snow on top. This is included with the gingerbread house, and the windows were included. And so let's glue this front of the house, the tabs here. Let's glue it. You could also use double-sided tape, but like sometimes I find like the tape dries and the glue is no longer sticking, so that's why I use glue. And I place it onto the side like this. Use your burnishing tool or anything to burnish it. I have this right here with me. I don't know what happened to my burnishing tool. I was using it. Anything's fine. Even my hand. Sometimes I use my finger. And let's do the other side. So this side. And let's put the hardware on. So here's the prong, and this is the back of the purse. And we're gonna put this prong this away like this. And then we're gonna push these prongs in like this, and then push this other one down like this. There we go. As you can see, it looks like this now. The prongs. And we can fold it down, or maybe not. Let's not take the double-sided tape yet, because maybe we need to adjust it, right? Okay, so then we're gonna have this part of the front part of the gingerbread house, and it has this nice bee or butterfly or moth, I don't know. And what we're gonna do is, it's gonna be at the front here, so we're gonna fold this flap too and place this butterfly on the top, I mean at the front of the house, and then the back plating will go at the back right here. This is the most trickiest part. And then I have this screwdriver, and we're gonna put the nail screw, and we're going to screw it in. So they look like this. They're really tiny. And we're going to put one in. This is the most difficult part. And we're going to screw it. I don't know why they make it so tiny. Okay, place it on the table maybe. Yeah. Oh goodness. I think the heart one is a little bit easier. Because the nail, I think it was like longer. I'm not sure how we can better hold this. Like, yeah, the heart one is like easier. Okay, put the screw in. Yeah, and then place this on top like this. It's so short. Okay, I sort of got it. It's kind of lopsided, I think. Anyways, let's try this side. Align everything. Put the screw in. Start turning. Okay, got it. There we go. And now let's test it. Like, you know, it goes through the hole, this back part, and then it goes down. Yeah, it works. It's really nice. There we go. So, yeah, it works. So let's start putting the sides of this house. It's already 30 minutes. Hopefully it won't take any more longer. And we'll flip this around. Same to the other side. Okay. Okay. We're almost there. So now let's glue the side flaps. We're almost getting there. Oops, I'm like gluing all over the place. Take this flap and glue this on. Oops, sorry. And we're gonna glue this flap on this side too. varnish it. It gets really dry in here because it's like winter right now. Okay. And well, it's still fall, but it feels like it's really cold. But anyways, let's do this side. We're almost there. And finally, this one side, this last side. Doesn't seem like it wants to stick. Oh, it's glue. Okay. So we're almost done. We're just gonna put the roof on, and the roof is I pre-made one for one side. And how many panels of these? I made like 11 panels of these strips. And so I started off with a full, like, I don't know what you call it, like a tile, and then there's a half tile, and then the full tile, and then it keeps on going, and then it ends with the full tile. So there's 11 strips here, and there's like, this is how I did it. And I put some double-sided tape here, and I'll show you how I glued them together to show like the tiles are like all the same lengths and it doesn't have any holes. So I started off with the full tile here, and what I did was I put some glue that dries clear like this all the way across, and then I flipped it over and I used one piece that is not full tile at the side, as you can see here, and I flipped that one over and I put it right up against this part here so that it doesn't show. That's what I did. Like that. And when I turn it over, it looks like this. And I just keep repeating the process. So now that there's a half tile there, I'm gonna put a full tile this time. So here's the half tile, and I'm gonna put the full tile here. And I'm going to flip this over, and I flip this full tile over at the back and just align it just so that you cannot see this empty hole part, and all the way across like this. There. And yeah, you just keep on going until you got 11 strips or more. Depends on how long you want the roof tiling. And I'm gonna, I started doing more, so I'm gonna add that on to here, just to speed up the process. And I flip both of them over and place this right up against this top part. There we go. So that's how I did the tiling for the purse. And let's stick it on. So the front of the purse we have. And then the final step, we can put the handles, or you don't have to do that at the end, but that's how it ended up being. So yeah. And this tape, the backing. There we go. And you can use glue as well, and you place it behind these two houses like this. And you're going to place it right up against this line here, like that. And let's do it for the other side. Here's the other one. We're gonna place it right up against here, like this. And we're gonna take these two double-sided tape, and we're gonna glue these flaps right down like this, so it doesn't wobble. It's more stable. And I might have to adjust this because it's not straight. I didn't put it on straight. Maybe I can turn it a bit. Yeah, it's a little bit more, I don't know. And the door, we have the door. You can glue this door on. And the snow on top of the door. Like that. There. And the straps. So cut out 2 of these, which is this shape. There's also chimney you can add on there. Or you don't want, if you don't want the chimney, you don't have to add it. And I have these brads, and I'm gonna put it through this hole like this. And you can add a circle like binder ring if you have one. I have one here. And a chain. Any chain will do. And yeah, you just place this on top of the binder ring, in between the hole and the brad like this, and place the brad into the little hole and then do the closure at the inside of the house. And we're going to go to the next one, the other side I meant. And we're going to do the same thing. Measure your chain and then break it loose however long you want it. Oops, sorry. I'm gonna open the binder ring, put the chain through the binder ring, and put the brad in. Fold this in half like this and put the brad in like this, and you can put it through the little hole, and then you can attach it on like this, so it looks like that. And then you have your binder ring. Open your binder ring and put it through the strap like this, and close it. So there's many ways of putting this binder ring on, or if you just have a ring, make sure your ring is big enough to go through the strap, or you can make the strap a little bit thinner. And here it is, gingerbread purse gift box, and I'll show you what it looks like when you close it. And yeah, look how pretty this is. It's so pretty. I especially like the light inside this purse. The light looks so pretty. Like, I don't know, I'll show you the light. Yeah, let me show you the light. I'll just take it out from here. And it comes with the gingerbread. I made it into a felt. Right here, you can hang it as a keychain, or you can put it as a decoration using paper. And the gingerbread looks like this. And it has a bow too. Yeah, and here's the light. I'm just taking the paper backing off of it so it can turn on. It looks so nice with the light inside. You can even tape the light so it's like evenly distributed, but I'm just showing you quickly what it looks like when the light's inside. It looks so pretty. Look how pretty it looks. So pretty. That's about it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and the links to where you could get this gingerbread purse gift box is down in the description below, and you could get a 10% discount using the code papercraft10. Thanks again. See you again. Toodaloo.